is Jody. Good morning. Absolutely.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? All right. We're just going to wait a couple more minutes to see if anyone else joins. I need to share my screen. Let's see. I'm not sure what you guys see. What do you guys see right now?
The PowerPoint.
Sweet, it worked. Okay. Well, welcome. Today's class is Beginner Steps to Command. It's meant to be a really easy, breezy, not overwhelm you class. So 2 things. If you're at your desktop, I want to go ahead and have you open 2 browsers. One is going to be KW Connect. Okay, now I got to think about how to do this. Okay, there we go. All right, we've got kwconnect.com. Do you see that right up here where I'm highlighting?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then you're going to come where that little circle is. That should be your face. If it's not, go ahead and log in. And it's the same sign-in as your mykw.kw.com. Same username, same password. What? Why will I be able to access this in 24 hours? I tell you, okay, there. Now it's here. All right. Real quick before we get into, so you're going to have KW Connect, and then the second browser is going to be agent.kw.com. Agent.kw, and I'll say this again a lot as we get started here. This is your command dashboard. So if you don't have it bookmarked already, go ahead and do that. And then it also is the same login as your MyKW. Real quick, I want to show you a video. It's explaining opportunities. It does a really good job of giving you a bird's eye view of what opportunities is and how it will work into your life as a real estate agent. So I'm going to switch and play that real quick. And here we go. So opportunities is what is going to manage our contacts from cultivate from the very, very beginning to close. No, we don't want to watch that again. We always do that. Okay. All right, so we're going to start out with a little exercise first. If you can go to kwconnect.com. And once you're logged in, go to calendar. You can see that right here. Now mine is showing up in all red. If yours has a bunch of different colors on it and a lot of other events going on, we just want to narrow that down a little bit. So right here is advanced filter. Click on advanced filter. And if you're seeing too much, you will have all of these checked across the board. So just uncheck everything but My Market Center. And then click Apply Filter. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for that to take effect on the calendar. I don't know why. But if you're still seeing everything, just come up to where it says city, state, and zip code and type in 87109 and click search. And then you'll see this. And you're going to come to today's class. Either way, find today's class. Command level 1 Zoom call Tuesday the 10th at 10:30. Click on that. And you're going to click attend. This is our way of logging into the class. Hopefully we can get away from actually signing our name in. That would be awesome. We are a tech company after all. So you can also use this to plan out your month or week with classes. Just mark attend, and then you can add them to your calendar, your iCal, or your Google Calendar, which, as you know, we need stuff on our calendar, because if it's not on our calendar, it doesn't. Come on, Crystal.
Exists.
Thank you. All right.
I can't find this calendar view that you have.
You can't. Okay, kwconnect.com.
Yes, I'm there.
And then are you looking at my Connect screen?
No, yes, but mine opens on the e-edge panel, you know, with the live training calendar. So from there, where do I go?
Yours opens on, you might have to clear your cookies, or if you type it without the www. kwconnect.com.
What is it?
Does it still take you there?
What is it, Dana? I'm sorry.
That's okay. kwconnect.com. If it takes you to the wrong screen, at some point you'll probably need to clear your cookies. Okay. So you can try it without the www in front of it.
Okay, so now I still didn't get the screen you have.
Okay.
What I have is KW Albuquerque, and it's got the little calendar on the right with all the classes like Dallas and everybody.
Okay. If anyone else is having this issue, you're just going to go to your settings for your internet browser and history, and then you're going to clear browsing data over here at the left. And we want to get rid of our cookies. And just click clear data. More than the last hour. And hopefully that should free you up to get to the right sites.
Okay.
Tell me if you see it.
No, I'm not very techy, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, I'll help you with that a little later. We're not going to spend too much time in Connect today, so it's okay. We can work on that later. Let's go ahead and move on.
Oh, now I found it.
Okay, yay! Good job, good job. All right. So everybody should have gotten there. Crystal, you can still play around in there for a minute. Today we're going to go over the command dashboard, what some of our settings are. You'll have some homework, which will be your marketing profile, contacts, and opportunities. That's going to be the bare minimum that you need to know in order to go to the Prep to Get Paid class that Marie will teach, and that will, that's how we'll do our compliance and what will replace .loop. So quick overview for everyone, in case you don't already know. Connect will eventually replace mykw.kw.com. That site will eventually go away. Right now, there's still some stuff that we use in there, but get used to going to Connect. That has our calendar in it. It has all the training you could ever want in it. It has a lot of our resources, like marketing, our logos, and listing presentations. So just know that that's what Connect is. Command is your CRM, but it's so much more than that. It's the entire platform that runs your business. I'm going to show you an infographic in a minute that explains just how much Command will do. And then Kelly and Command are kind of the same. They talk to each other. So Kelly is the mobile app version of Command. If you set Siri and Alexa down and train them on the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, that's Kelly. Now you know the big three. All right, moving on. So agent.kw.com, you can see right up here, that is the command dashboard that you need to get used to going. That's how you access command on your desktop. And there's a lot of applications housed within command that will take care of a lot of. Hold on a second. Okay, gotcha. All right, so there's a lot of, you guys can hear me okay still, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There are a lot of applications that will take the place of what you may already have bolted onto your current CRM. For instance, Designs will replace Canva or whatever you may use to make your flyers or postcards or business cards. Our Facebook ad campaigns and Instagram ad campaigns will be within Command, just making it everything housed in the same area to make it really easy to access. One of the classes I attended at Mega Camp, there was a girl, Haley, I forget her last name. She has a team of 9, and she went through some personal stuff, had let go most of her team. In the meantime, Command came out, and she fully runs her entire business off of Command with just herself and her mother. She has 40 active transactions. So this is huge, guys. This Command will save you so much time and money if you really just go for it. Burn the boats, get involved, and just learn everything that it can do. It's going to be awesome. And I'll try to share some of the highlights. I don't want to overwhelm you as we go through this because I tend to do that sometimes. So I'm going to try to keep it kind of simple to start with. Okay. This slide is included if another activity. Pause. We're going to go back to Connect for a minute. Okay, if we come over to Connect, and you can click, I'm going to move us out of here. If you click, see this little magnifying glass right here? If you click it, it opens the search bar. Click, 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 click. Don't click the upload button, that's for videos. So if you click the search magnifying glass and you type my name and then hit search, as you come down, scroll down, you'll see my profile. hit the follow button, and now you can see everything that I'll post in my profile, and you'll get a notification for it. So for instance, the slides that we're using today, they're right here. If you wanted to go in and get this checklist or anything else from the presentation that you may have missed, if you want to watch the Zoom call again, I'll also post some of the other videos in here. So if you're having trouble finding them, just go to me and you'll find all the videos you need. Sound good?
Yes.
Good. You guys feel free to stop me at any point if you have a question. We'll all learn from that. If you're thinking it, somebody else has probably thought of it. Okay, so back to my PowerPoint. And over here, a lot of back and forth. All right. Now we get to the good stuff. So let's go back to your command dashboard. That's the agent.kw.com. I have to flip back and forth through the PowerPoint or I'll get lost and you guys will end up like doing something like in landing pages or something crazy. You'll be like, I don't even know what happened. Okay, here we go. So your console, if it looks like this, go ahead and sign in. This is the agent.kw.com. This is your command dashboard. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, this is what your page will look like. This is what it looks like if you've added smart plans and you haven't actually done the tasks attached to them. You'll see a bunch of past due stuff. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. Right over here on the right are product updates. As you get to know command and really dig in and poke around, this will mean a lot to you, seeing the updates, because it'll mean something when you go in and go, oh, they added the birthday smart plan finally. Or so this is a really cool thing to keep your eye on. They did put a notepad down here. I guess some people wanted easy access to notepad. Your database health score, we'll go over that too in another class, but basically, as you can see, it scores you based on phone numbers, emails, and addresses that you have attached to your contacts. You probably, if you don't have any contacts in here yet, you probably don't have anything like this. I don't know if it shows blank or all red. So anyway, this is what you see when you first log in. Up here, by your little picture is your profile, and there's a little arrow. If you click down, one of your pieces of homework is to put in your profile stuff. Just go in, it's very user-friendly, pretty simple, just follow the steps to add in everything that it asks you to add in. Today we're going to go to settings. Please tell me if I'm moving too fast, guys, okay? All right. So now you should be in a screen that looks like this. It says settings. What I want us to do right now is connect our DocuSign accounts, because this is going to replace .loop. It's what is going to populate the forms and send them out for signature when we're working in command. You should have a green button that looks like this that says connect account. Go ahead and hit that, click on that, and follow the steps. It's a 3-step process. So after you click this button, it'll send you an email that you'll need to verify your email address, and then you come back to here and click authorize. Does everybody see their DocuSign?
No.
Can you, did you scroll down?
Yes.
Okay, and you still don't see it?
It ends with event detail, or no, service areas. Just on that home page in command.
No, are you in the settings? Does it say settings right here?
It just has my picture and my email and edit profile.
Okay. Picture, email, and edit profile. I don't know where you are, love. Okay, you're in. agent.kw.com, right?
Yeah, I'm in console.command.kw.com.
Okay, perfect. And then you have your picture name, and if you click the arrow, there's a
Yeah.
settings. Click on settings.
Got it. I got it. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Then you can go through your DocuSign and click connect. And then they'll send you an email, so you can finish this later too. Just know that you have to verify your email through what they send you, and then come back and hit authorize. Then you're done with that. Later, if you want, at any point, you can connect whatever other applications you want. We're not going to spend too much time in that today. Okay, so connect DocuSign. What's next? Adding contacts. All right. I'm going to go back home, which is the little house. That's always your home page if you get lost. This little red square up here, the KW, if you click that, it pops open that whole left side so that you can see what all of the icons mean. The first place we're going to start is contacts. Before you do anything else with your people in here, just know that they have to be a contact first. So smart plans or anything, you can't just jump into that. They have to be a contact. Here's more of your homework. Sorry, I don't know. My speaker keeps turning on. Sorry, guys. I would really like for you to add 5 contacts manually before you try to import everything that you have. You'll understand the system so much better and what it's asking you, and it'll help you picture where you want to put all the information that you have. If you have any listings right now, you need to add those contacts in here first, and then we're going to create an opportunity for them. So we can go through right now and add a contact. After you've added a contact or your listings, then another time you can go back whenever you feel comfortable. If you need my help, I'm always here for you, and do an import of your contacts. Right now, we're going to do manual. So in the top right-hand corner is Add Contact, the green button. Click that, and then we've got contact information come up. So full name, I'm going to put in, and then his email. You can create a contact with just the first name. If you see, that's the only asterisk that it has. If I didn't want to put anything else in, I could, but you know, it's a great time to go through your database, and if you're missing an address, a phone number, or an email from any of your contacts, call them and get that information from them. I guess if you're missing the phone number, you can't call them, but email them. Really important to have an address, because one of the coolest things that Command does, and Kelly does, is have the snapshots of the market data for the neighborhood they're in. So if you have the address they're in, you're really going to be able to wow your clients with that feature. So try to get their addresses. So Fred at bedrock.com, and then he's, we're not going to go over any of this today. Just let's say that he's a friend. So I'm going to say he's part of my SOI. And let's say he's also a golfer. Now, if the tag isn't already created by Command, you see I can create a custom tag right from this screen, which is really, really cool. So this system was built by agents for agents, just like our company. We're still in labs. We're still able to submit ideas. They're still adding new things all of the time. It's awesome. One of the things that they did was interview thousands of agents across the country to see how they ran their business so that they could make this to fit what we do. And they found one thing that was consistent across the board, and that is none of us run our businesses the same. We all do something different. So you'll find that there's a lot of areas to customize and make this your own to fit the way you like to do business. They've given us a little snapshot right here so we can see the most important information right off the bat. When you want to add more, if you want to add more, you click the add more information. And then you can add a secondary email, a secondary phone number, social profiles. I really like this feature of putting a social profile in there because when you pick up the contact or looking at the contact, you can click on the button like the Facebook button. It'll take you straight to the profile. So if you're used to communicating with someone through Instagram direct message or through Facebook messaging, it can take you right over there. Also, if you want to stalk them and see if they're out of town and that's why they're not returning your phone calls, it makes it easy to do that. All right, about birthday, home anniversary, spouses. Let's address spouses because I always get that question. You are going to have 2 separate contacts for spouses, and then they get linked in here. So they'll link as spouses, but they will be 2 separate contacts, which makes sense because they are 2 separate people, so we can touch them in different ways. All right. Sales pipeline. I don't know if I want to, let's not touch on that right now. And then add custom fields. If you wanted to say, oh yeah, like make a poker club. I had house anniversary on here because when I first started in here, they didn't have a home anniversary field. So I made one and you could attach a date to it. Like you can make it whatever you want. It's really cool. Okay, so then I click create. And then he will be in here. Creating a contact from Kelly is really easy too. Everybody should have Kelly on your phone, and you'll just say add so-and-so as a contact, and she'll add it. It appears immediately in your command, and it has the tag of Kelly on it. Really awesome. Please test this before you're standing in front of somebody so that you can know what's going to happen next. You can get used to putting in information, how you want to do it, so that you look like, you know, the cool Modi when you're in front of them, not Scatterbug. Just a little tip. Okay, so we've got our contact in. Now we're going to create an opportunity. This is exactly what you're going to do with your top 5 most active people right now. Listings first, then contracts, and I've gotten some pushback on, do we have to add things that are under contract right now if they're still going to close in .loop? We don't want to. One of the prime reasons command exists is though that you can analyze your business, where you've been and where you're going. I want to have all of my stuff in there from this month so that I have something to look back on, that I have something to compare with when I'm going forward. So it's really up to you. Any loop that's created before the 15th, you'll still be able to finish out. So if you don't want to put them in here, you don't have to, I guess. But, you know, just know that you won't have that information in your system either. So top 5 people enter manually, do listings first, contract second, and then if you don't have either, just your most active people that you're working with. Okay, once they're contact, then we can go to opportunities. Again, we're going to open this little red square right here, and we can see opportunities, the little handshake, and this is our opportunities dashboard. We've got listings and buyers. There's a leases down here too. I don't ever do anything with leases, so I don't know if y'all are interested in that or not, but listings and buyers. Since we're going to be putting in our listings first, look, I put in a $5 million property yesterday. Look at my potential income. That'd be awesome. I only have 2 things in here that are real. It's not the $5 million listing. What this tells you over here on the side is that every transaction in your pipeline, this is your pipeline, also going to be your .loop, everything. Everything in here has the potential of this income. as you move them through each phase, each stage, the percentage of them closing gets higher, right? Somebody I have under contract has a higher chance of closing and me getting a commission than something in Cultivate. That's where you get the probable income of this. This is what will probably close. This is where I'm at. So I have what, like almost $90,000 just sitting out here waiting for me to follow up with and collect. I love that about this. That's nothing like seeing some dollars missing to get your butt moving, right? All right. So if you have a listing, you don't have to start from the beginning. You can start wherever you want. And how we do that is create opportunity. Has to be a contact before you create an opportunity. Opportunity type is a listing. I'm going to select my client. So we'll say Fred. Boy, there's a lot of them in here. This is the name it automatically gives it. You can name this whatever you want. I think most people like to do the address. These custom tags are a little bit different than the other tags. So for instance, if I have a lot of listings, but I have 2 with pools and I have a hard time remembering which ones they are, I can say pool. Then I know when I have a buyer come along that wants a house with a pool, I can just look through my listings and see. Again, and this can be whatever you want it to be. Estimated close date, I don't know that yet because it's just a listing, but my sales price I do. Commission rate, opportunity phase. Well, they're already active because I have a signed listing agreement with them. They're already, let's say they're already live on the market and they've had showings. They're just not under contract yet. So it's active and they're in showing phase. And we'll go through the phases in just a minute. Create opportunity. Now he's in there. If I want to go back and look at the pipeline, I could just click this up here. These details, this is where all your transaction information is going to be stored. Keep an eye out for these little pencils. That's how you edit information. They're kind of hard to see unless you're used to looking for them, so they get darker when you hover over. If I want to edit this, here's where I put in, like if we were back a few stages and I had an appointment scheduled. Guys, this is so huge. It's going to keep track of everything for you. When you make appointments with your clients, it'll put it on your Google Calendar for you. It'll send your clients updates. I'll talk about that in a moment. So when you take Marie's prep to get paid, you're going to talk about all of this. We're not going to go through that right now. I'm just getting you the basics so that when you do go through her class, you understand what an opportunity is and how to do contact and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's go back. Now I can see, let me go back. So here are our buckets. If I want to come in and look at one of these buckets, now I've got stages within that. So I don't think prep is one of them. I think I added that. You have the ability to edit your stages. So you can add whatever you want in there. Showing negotiations. As you kind of saw in the video, you just drag these through. Let's say we had showings and we went under contract. So I just take this and I go bloop, and I pop it under contract. You can see it's gone because we're still on active. You have to go over and select under contract, and then they're hanging out. There's an escrow, and see these percentages are what bring up that relate to the potential and probable income on the first page. And you can change those as well. or at least these, yeah, you can adjust those if you need to. Again, based on how you do your business. Okay. Oh, goodness. Let's go back to, oh, you can add checklists as well. So if I know that there's going to be, well, I have this on my buyers, not my sellers, because there's the big three, right? The termite, dry rot, sewer scope, and general home inspection. So I have a checklist for those. And then there's a place where they can schedule the date. So for instance, I have a TC, and she does everything, even schedules my inspections. So I can come in here and see when something's been scheduled and when something's been completed without us having to connect. Can you see how that will save you time in your business? It's really cool. It will also, from what I've heard, I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but this consumer app that's coming, if you put something into appraisal or if you make a change or something like that, it will update your clients, oh, the appraisal has just been done. Like, that is huge for me because, you know, we get interrupted all the time. We have full intention of calling our sellers and telling them, hey, the appraisal was done, everything's good. But we just, especially those of us who have a lot of business, we're just hammered all day long. And then 2 days have gone by and then they're asking you. That's the last thing I want, is for the client to have to ask me what the status is. I want to stay in better communication with them. So having a consumer app that keeps them updated along the way, that doesn't mean I won't have contact with them, but it just gives me another tool that makes me look amazing. I mean, this blows everyone else out of the water as far as I'm concerned, as far as our competition goes. Okay, I'm real excited. Can you tell? Okay, so opportunities. I got a little off topic there. And then buyers. Buyers have the same. So cultivate, watch, nurture, hot. Appointments, scheduling, scheduled, kept. Actively searching. So active in here is when, for buyers, they're searching, and for sellers, they've signed a listing agreement. Under contract is like kind of what we call active now. Is all this making sense?
Yes.
Have I lost anybody yet? I knew you were a smart bunch. All right. So that's kind of it. So this is where our dot loop will flow from. And again, Marie will go over that. I'm just going to look at my PowerPoint here and see if there's anything that I'm missing. Okay, we did opportunities. So again, the opportunities, it creates your pipeline stages. So it breaks it down into 4 phases: appointment, active, under contract, and closed. Actually, it's 5. I think this is old. Active and under contract. The opportunity contains all pertinent information in one place. So it's kind of, I know people are upset about dot loop going away, but we have everything about that contact in one area instead of different ones. You just move it through the pipeline by dragging and dropping, and then you'll work with offers. And again, Marie will go over that in the Prep to Get Paid class. Homework. Your homework is under settings, and then connect settings is your marketing profile. Fill out your marketing profile. This is what will populate designs, which is like Canva. It's for brochures and such. Your Michael Lewis Marketing Suite will replace that. It will also populate your landing pages, and that'll be in another class that we can talk about. Basically just everything in here. So that's part of your homework, is to complete your marketing profile. Along with completing the DocuSign thing. Oh, I made this long. I don't know how I made this long. Hello. going to switch screens here. Okay, so what are you doing again? So you're going to set up your marketing profile and your account information. Load your contacts, at least those that are listing or under contract, and get familiar by poking around. You can take classes till you're blue in the face, and I would love for you to be at every one because I love having you guys here. But you won't learn the system unless you get in and start poking around. So time block 20, 30 minutes a day and just get in there and start using it. That's the only way you're really going to learn it. Poke around and see all the other different sections. That way you can ask me questions too if you get stuck with anything. Kelly, just start using it. Try adding contacts and tell her to do some snaps. If you haven't seen that already, it's super, super, super cool. Use a snap. Connect, set up your profile, follow me, and mark attending on any classes that you want to go to. It helps us have enough food and helps us see how you're doing. If the classes are working or not, we want to provide classes of value that make you more money. So we need to see who's going to what. Does anyone have any questions for me?
That was good.
Okay. What's that?
That was good.
Okay, thank you. All right, so resources. If you get stuck and I'm not around, there's answers.kw.com. Literally anything you want to know is on there. If you have an idea of something that it doesn't exist yet, please go to ideas.kw.com. It might be something new. It might be something that you're voting on that already exists, and they'll tell you if it's planned or not, which is awesome. And then how-to videos are also on kwconnect.com. You just type how-to video in search, but I'm also going to have those on my page all in one place for you. If you've learned anything of value today, please leave a review. That's in the same spot where you marked attend. There's another little tab at the top that just says reviews. For appointments, this is my appointments link, danakw.marketing.youcanbook.me, and my email, kwmarketing239@gmail.com. And thank you all for coming. So good to have you guys here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you guys have a fabulous day. The next class is, oh, there's a command Q&A today later. So that's just like Open Lab, ask anything. We just kind of all learn from each other. It's a really big turnout. It's a good class. That's it for Tech Tuesday. That's at 1. And then tomorrow is Marie's Prep to Get Paid class. So that'll be a good one too. I'm even going to that one. All right, guys, have an awesome day. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.